in. If you are so sick of this whole family, why don't you just move out? It's not so much bickering when we fight as Shannon trying to control me.
No, you don't. You slam the door in my face every time.
I don't think she has a reason to be as mean to me as she is.
I came home. Okay.
I'm not part of this family. I'm not. They won't speak to me.
I'm scared to talk to my sister because I don't know if she'll freak out on me or if she'll be nice.
They go on family cruises. They invite everyone else besides me.
I think that she's jealous of the relationship that I have with my parents.
My stepmom, she acts like she hates me. She introduces my sister as her daughter and me as my dad's daughter.
I would love nothing better than a mother-daughter relationship with Shannon, just as I have with the rest of my girls.
I wasn't even involved in the wedding. You can't postpone a wedding for a couple months until your own daughter is out of a boarding school.
The way Shannon's behaving right now, I don't really want her living here. It's too upsetting to the family.
So we can't have a nice family life.
I fear that if my sister doesn't get the help that she needs, she will either get kicked out or she'll move out and we won't ever hear from her again.
I said there's a question of why. And y'all are just puzzled as to why she would do this?
We don't have a clue. I mean, if it started at age
Really?
3 or 4, what caused it? Is it genetic? We don't know.
Just don't have a clue. The first time you really saw kind of over-the-top oppositional behavior was about 4 years old, right?
Yes.
That was right at the time that little sister was born,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So I don't know what was going on in the home, but about the time little sister's born, she starts showing some real oppositional behavior.
Yes.
So this is all your fault. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've got to put that on my chart. Okay, then at 14, mom dies.
Yes.
That's a very difficult and traumatic thing for anybody, certainly these girls.
Absolutely.
And there's no right or wrong time period, but within 6 months, you start dating Hillary out of the blue. It's not like you'd been a family friend or anything. You all met and started dating.
Correct.
And it starts out okay.
Starts out great. I mean, she was so sweet. I thought, gee, this is the perfect child. Then, yeah, a few months later, I moved in.
And start taking down mom's stuff.
Not right away, no. It had been another year or so.
Do you understand how hypersensitive a child might be to that?
Yes. She didn't want me moving anything in the house. She wanted it left just the way her mother did. And I respected that for a period of time.
Yeah. Are you evil for doing that? I'm not saying you are, but do you understand that that has an impact, even if she's not solely aware of what the impact is?
Yes.
Her behavior was way predates that. So really to tie it with anything that happened, even her mom dying, as terrible as that was for all of us, is just not right. In fact, she was one of the luckiest people on the face of the earth to have someone come into her life that would, again, be a mother that she didn't have.
You didn't feel that way, did you?
No.
You guys can say just, oh, those things just don't matter because there was behavior that predated it, but that is a naive approach because all this stuff adds up. I'm not saying that any one thing causes the behavior, but it contributes to it. Do you think that's possible?
Knowing Shannon, no.
You were going to go on vacation. You said we can't leave her with a nanny.
Right.
So you told her you were taking her on vacation.
Yes.
And you took her instead to a school that was for really problem, hard case kids and drugs. And you dropped her at the school where they had a rule that you can't talk to her personally or see her for a year.
No,
well, until she reaches level
until
3,
she
they
reaches
were
level
different
3 or
levels.
4.
She could
It
have
was
reached
all up
level
to her.
3 in 3 months if she
How long
wanted
was
to.
it?
It was a
year
year.
and a half.
Yeah, it was a year. But no, other children that are there could do it in a few months.
You didn't talk to her for a year.
We wrote to her every week. She
You didn't
wrote
talk
us.
to her for a year.
there was times where you didn't even write to me.
But I'm just trying to get my facts straight. You didn't talk to her for a year. You didn't touch her. You didn't hug her. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.